A murder a week. That is what the Austin Police Department says is happening in Austin right now.
The most recent case happened last night at a hotel in Northwest Austin. Today, the head of the local police association said the staffing shortage at APD is hampering efforts to solve those crimes.
Fox 7 Austin's Rudy Koski joins us from the newsroom with the story. Rudy.
Yeah, Rebecca, Mike, the APA president told me it's too soon to say if these murders are an early year spike that will taper off or the beginning of an upward trend. Now, a body was found Wednesday night at the In-Town Suites Extended Stay Hotel on Research Boulevard, and that is Austin's 8th murder of the year. That case put Austin essentially at a murder a week. It's a bright red flag that APA President Michael Bullock is tracking. This afternoon, we had a conversation and spoke about how the police staffing problem is factoring into this and his solution to the shortage.
I think the bottom line is that over the last 3 years, we've seen the highest homicide rates we have seen ever in the city. So either way, no matter which way we look at it, we're not on a good trend. We're headed the wrong direction.
What are you hearing on the streets? What's the rank and file telling you in regards to motivating? These are all random. It's not like that we've got all of them connected.
You saw it the other day too, where we were talking about a homicide where it involved a victim who there was no connection. It was very random. There was no seeming connection as to why this individual should have had their life taken from them. But the more we have of these random ones, the more concerning it is, because those are more difficult ones for us to solve.
You mentioned the murder of Francisco Miranda, the news conference that happened on Wednesday. That is a case that is more than a month old. Why are these cases taking so long to solve? Is it going down just basically the staffing issue?
I mean, that absolutely plays a factor. Our homicide detectives who should be being able to devote all of their energy towards these critical cases to make sure that we solve, they're having to go work backfill on a regular basis. They have to come back to patrol to take 911 calls.
Academy classes are happening, but we can't graduate enough to fill the gap. So how do we fill the gap according to APA?
I mean, right now we can't seem to recruit enough people. And that's the problem. And a lot of it has come down with the politics that we're living under right now.
So the solution from APA is what?
I mean, our solution is we want to find a long-term contract. There's no denying that is one of the primary things that we have to do. And we are working towards that goal. But the only way we're going to get out of this is for our city council to invest resources in our department to update our training facilities and to be able to hire more officers and to create an environment here that motivates people to want to come and be an officer here.
So on the short term, Bullock told me he would welcome another deployment of state troopers to Austin to help fill in that staffing gap. DPS, you may remember, ended its violent crime initiative in Austin last month. Troopers were pulled out of Austin because they were needed down at the border to address a surge in migrant crossings there. A spokesperson for DPS today said they were not aware of any request from the city of Austin for another Austin deployment. Now back to you in the studio.